It gives the team confidence that they can find other scoring sources not named Mara Braun or Sophie Hart.
Michigan controls the tap. They are playing their first game since Sunday when they had a battle against the Boilermakers. Blocked by Evans on her first shot, and there's a car crash down in the paint on the other end. First bucket is good for Lauren Hansen.
I like the Wolverines going inside early. When you establish that inside game, it allows you more opportunities on the exterior.
Sanders is given room, and that's a mistake. She drills it. That's only the third made three-pointer of the season for Janae Sanders. Hansen's made a bunch of threes, including 2 already today. Smart defensive unit in the Wolverines. Ophelia on the run. Ophelia can go down that lane like a freight train, can't she?
Not only is the speed of this game to the advantage of Michigan, but their size and length on the interior is making it so difficult for Minnesota to have any room to move deep offensively and then defensively. The signature high hedge of Michigan, and their bigs do such a good job getting back in time in the post. Ooh!
Battle with a beautiful step through.
Very underrated. She made that play happen.
At the end of the buzzer, it's Amaya Battle, the Minnesota girl, playing so great in the target center the last 5 quarters of action. Hansen provided the offensive punch for Michigan in the first quarter. Starts things off for them in the second. Talking specifically to Nehemiah Holloway on what her responsibilities were. That's Brett for 3, who was a commit to Dawn Plitzowite at West Virginia initially. And when Plitzowite came to Minneapolis, so did Johnson. Felia, the 3. Layla Felia. Huge numbers. The television ratings cut 3.3 million the other day for the Ohio State-Iowa game as Cam Williams scores inside.
They're beating NBA.
And Minnesota was hitting their threes all day long, and that's not happening so far here.
Grace Groholski had a massive fourth quarter in that game, but still, she has struggled today. She barely had gotten looks at the basket. She has 0 points, 0 for 4. Okay, Layla Felia.
They started the season 11-1. Even when they still had Braun, they were 14-6. They looked like a team that was absolutely going to be in the discussion for the NCAA tournament. As a Jock Medal, the freshman, checks into the game and hits a 3-pointer.
She's had no looks. None of them have been open.
Felia's open, and it shows.
The lift on Felia's 3-point shot. Michigan needs to be given the benefit of the doubt, especially competing in a conference as competitive as the Big Ten has been this year, where the parity has been as high as it has.
Jock Medal, the freshman from Canada, making the most of her time in this game.
There are so many teams that don't match up well against Michigan because their guards are big. They defend at such a high level. They understand how to read ball screens. It was just a huge momentum grabber for the Wolverines and really made them a serious NCAA tournament team talk. Oh, man. They're holding it down for us.
They're going to have a lot to talk about because they're going to look back at all 4 games today.
She's really crafty as a scorer, offensively and defensively. She's made massive strides over the course of the last season and a half, making sure she's doing everything Kim Barnes-Arrigo asks of her.
Medal is on fire. Game just a moment ago when Michigan won. That's when Felia had her career high of 26.
Oh my gosh. Do you know how hard that is to make that shot?
Battle has 20. Groholski still sitting with 0 until that shot, the first points of the game for the normally very good scoring freshman.
They did not miss a shot, Mike Hall. It was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it before.
Maya Battle with a great defensive play for a lay-in. She's now up to her point total to 22. We've seen some great marks, some career highs, some program highs. I mean, Rutgers' Destiny Adams was incredible yesterday. Great chance to watch her tomorrow night here on the Big Ten Network.
And her defense has drastically improved, which has been huge as Grant Schrader gets the bucket to go. 4 different players scoring 9 or more points, 3 in double figures. How about Cam Williams coming off the bench and providing a huge spark offensively and defensively? It's a Michigan team that's going to have a good time playing against Indiana tomorrow.